Most of us have the honor and responsibility of leading others in some way, maybe as a parent, teacher, employer, mentor, or leader in any capacity, great or small. We have the responsibility to lead well. Colossians 4 verse 1 says, "Masters, give your bondservants what is just and fair, knowing that you also have a master in heaven." If we are in authority in any way, our place of authority and leadership should come from an understanding that we are under God's leadership and authority. The way He leads us is the way we should lead others. He is just and fair. We should be just and fair to those placed in our care. We need to follow His example as our master as we lead others. We have responsibility over those in our care, and if we don't treat them fairly, our master will hold us accountable for them. Hebrews 13 verse 17 says that leaders watch out for their people's souls, and that they should do so with joy and not with grief. In Luke 7, 2 through 10, we read the story of the centurion who asked Jesus to heal his servant. He understood authority when he said to Jesus, "I too am a man under authority with soldiers under me." The centurion understood that he had authority because he was under someone else's authority, and he related that understanding to the authority he saw in Jesus. His statement caused Jesus to marvel and say that he had not found such great faith even in Israel. We must understand this principle. Any authority we have is given to us by God, and that He is our authority. We must lead others the way God leads us. He is unconditional, loving, kind, slow to anger. He sees our hearts and is creative in the way He teaches us. Jesus also was a servant leader. John 13, 3 and 4 reads, "Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into His hands, and that He had come from God and was going to God, rose from supper and laid aside His garments, took a towel and girded Himself." The story goes on to describe how Jesus washed His disciples' feet. But these verses tell us the heart and motivation behind His act of service. He knew the Father had given all things into His hands, that He had come from God and was going to God. He knew His place of authority and that His source was the Father. That's why He washed their feet. So in any way that you have the privilege of leading others, or even just interacting with people on any level, let's lead and interact with them the way that God leads us, with a heart of humility, loving them unconditionally with kindness and grace. The only way that we can lead and love others this way is by allowing God's love and leadership to flow through us.